boys. Time to go to work.
For Alabama, Kirk, let's talk about the passing game in this style.
They'll only use a single back, which means that some of the additional run blocking responsibility is going to fall on the receivers and tight ends. They utilize a lot of zone blocking on their runs, so those guys have to keep the lanes open. Nothing tentative on that run at all. He looked very determined and got the first down.
They'll bring him down at the 42-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play.
From their own 42-yard line. Second down. Feeds it to the back. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. At the 30. To the 20. And they push him out around the 3-yard line. So first and goal after that huge run.
That makes it first and goal.
On the run. Touchdown. A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the goal line.
They'll go to work at the 35. Alabama is up a score. He's on the run. Runs it right. Nice pickup. Maddox gains around 6 yards on the run. So it's second down now. They need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They go to the ground game. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. From the 49-yard line, it's first down. On the ground, inside. He's at the 40. And he's tackled at the 13. And for Maddox, is slow to get up, and he might be hurt. First down and 10 to go after the big gain on the run. Mills on the run. Touchdown time.
He just put his eyes on that end zone and ran with some real purpose there.
The offense will start at the 25-yard line. Inside give. He's to the 40. The 50. At the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it in for the score.
Here's a play that was well designed and well executed. It can't get much better than that.
They'll go to work at the 38-yard line. They go with the back, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. And he scores. Touchdown.
You love to have a home run threat like him in the backfield. Every time he touches the ball, he's capable of tearing one off like that.
They'll set up shop at the 34-yard line. Hand off to the back. Look out. He makes his way to about the 45. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
And they make the stop at about the 3-yard line. And now let's send it down to Aaron Andrews with an injury update.
Thank you, Brad. The trainers say this looks like a bad case of turf toe. He won't be returning for this game.
They go with the back, and he's in for the touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 10-yard line. Alabama comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. He scrambled.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
They line up at the 10. It's second down. On the handoff, watch out. He's to the 20. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. To the 20. The 10. Touchdown. Big play. Oh, my, what a run that was.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this kid is incredible. He's got the moves, the speed, the power. He's the total package.
The offense will take over at the 25. And he's tackled at the 33. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Now he tries to buy some time. And he tackles him hard at the 14-yard line. LSU just took their first time out. That could be a check with me right there. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Perez drops back to pass. He's going to go for the home run. And he's hit immediately.
The receiver never took his eyes off the ball. And even though the defender was all over him, he still managed to play the ball for a big completion.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Well, I love the toughness here by this quarterback of sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the...
Fires quickly, and they got it. Touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Takes a snap, and he's in trouble. He's taken down at the 42. Alabama's a little confused. They used their second timeout.
42-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. Alabama with a commanding lead. Back to pass. He's scrambling. He's at the 40. Tackle at the 35-yard line.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
Alabama's called their final timeout. He's tackled at the 9.
That's good enough for another Alabama first down.
Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. Well, we played a half of football. Alabama's running away with it. This drive will start at the 31. They go with a run. Tackled after a decent pickup. Mills gets about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 27. Gives it up the gut. Tackle made at the 7-yard line.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run. And that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
Pass out to the tight end, but it's incomplete. Hands off to the back, and he's in. They'll take over at the 35. Now he's scrambling, going deep. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
Number 83, the intended receiver.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 35. Alabama in control. He's on the run. He's wrapped up for the sack.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. I'm going to be interested to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. 4th down.
Hands it to the back. Makes it out to about the 49.
That's good for a gain.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Brought down the 39-yard line. You got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call. So it's 1st down and an eternity. And he's taken down around the 40-yard line.
Well, you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
From their own 40-yard line, it's 2nd down. Gets it out quickly, and down he goes, right around the 38-yard line. That one goes for good yardage and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
From the 38-yard line, 1st down. He's going to try and scramble. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38. Halfback gets the call, and he answers big time. This guy just made those 10 yards look easy.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
It's the tailback. He's at the 20. There's another. The halfback got the carry and weaved through that defense for a score.
Well, he found some daylight and took off for 6.
They'll start at the 35-yard line. Alabama up big. Scrambling around. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
I tell you what, this defense better start to get pressure on the quarterback. They're giving him way too much time back there to throw the football.
From the 47-yard line. First down. Here's the run. Got a hole. They'll bring him down around the 31-yard line.
Very well-designed play that time to give him a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good gain.
What a play, and that'll set up a first and goal. First and goal from the 5. They're knocking on the door. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He drops back. Can't find anyone open. He's got it. Touchdown.